So, Kunal, I've decided that now you've come back from Vipassana and 10 days of being away from the world. I'm going to serve you some tasty food, okay?
All right.
Okay, so I am going to start with soup starters on Lasor's plate.
Okay.
And then there's a main course served on at Urush and the hairpin.
Okay.
Post which, you know where this is going, right?
Of course.
And the dessert is at the bus stop chicane.
Right. But we should. Okay. Why don't you come up with something similar like this for Blanchimont?
Oh, yes. Blanchimont, again, beautiful corner and one of the most beautiful tracks on earth. The best racing track ever. Spa-Francorchamps gets inside line F1 back into action. This weekend is the weekend where F1 starts breathing again. Kunal, welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back to everyone. Welcome back to you as well, Rishi.
Mm-hmm.
And is it really a coincidence that one of the best circuits on the calendar is actually called the Spa?
The spa, where you actually, it's a retreat. It's somewhere where you relax and you know, watching Formula One there is so textbook. I love it.
I love it. The camel straight, like everything. Okay, let's move on. Otherwise, we'll just keep saying corner names.
Okay, because Formula One is been in the sleep mode, in the flight mode, if I may call it. You know, not a lot of news happening here and there, but Kimi is still the man to be spoken about.
Yeah, just imagine what position that guy has been in. In 2010, he was paid not to drive in Formula One. He stays away for 2 years.
Yes.
He comes back with Lotus. He's top 3 in the championship. Now suddenly that guy has 3 top teams vying for him. There's Lotus, who's trying to say if they afford him, they'll keep him. There's Red Bull, who's openly saying that they're flirting with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is Ferrari, who people believe that Kimi wants to go back to.
Yes, Kimi wants to go back to, and Ferrari believe that there's nobody to push Alonso, especially in qualifying. So if they can afford him, which let's face it, they can.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll get Kimi, and just imagine if Kimi and Alonso had to be together.
Yes. It's like the days of Prost and Senna. 2 really, really amazing drivers in one team, and that'll be fantastic.
Just that no driver back then ate ice cream so much. You know, that's Kimi for us. Whilst we still speak about Kimi, there's a lot of off-site action, a lot of action off Formula One, but in racing happening. Pamela Anderson gets into racing.
Pamela Anderson is into racing, and no, that doesn't mean she's running on the beach.
Yes, because cars are made of carbon fiber, not silicon.
Right. She's into racing. She's invested in a team which is racing in the FIA GT1 Championship.
Yes.
And former Formula One driver Vitantonio Luigi is a driver.
Okay, so Paris Hilton has a 2-wheeler team.
That's correct.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni has a 2-wheeler team.
Indeed.
Pamela Anderson has 4 wheels.
Thank you. Yes.
Kimi
We're only
Raikkonen.
speaking of the women. Yes.
Kimi Raikkonen has a lot of options.
Yes, but good thing about the Kimi Raikkonen thing is it'll give a young driver by the name of Daniel Ricciardo, one of your and my favorites as well.
Yes.
Okay, not that we are against Jean-Eric Vergne, but it'll actually give a young driver after a really, really long time a chance to prove his mettle in the top team.
And he's done very well for that. He's tested for Red Bull. He's looking like the top contender now that every team is trying to save money. But also a lot of other driver changes. We've heard rumors of Williams having a seat vacant because Maldonado moves to Lotus and gets some money there.
Yeah, so the 2 crash kids will be in Lotus, and we'll have a lot of Lotus parts flying around. And there's possibility of Maldonado moving there. There's also possibility of Hulkenberg moving there, and we've discussed this in the last few podcasts, but the drivers are going to be playing musical chairs in the next couple of weeks to come.
Yes, you can click on those and get the details of that. But and another thing that could be flying out of the window is the Indian Grand Prix, because yes, the dollar's fallen further, and the entire theory of Bernie needs more money because the dollar suddenly become expensive and JP is not able to pay them, and etc. has happened. And this week we heard a new theory about it.
Yes, there is that Samir Gaur, who's the promoter of the JP Group and the Buddha International Circuit, has come out openly and requested the government for help and asked them to share the license fee.
And that's because a lot of countries actually share the fee with the organizers of Formula One, and they actually own the Formula One race like their own, unlike the Indian government.
Yes, but Rishi, very frankly, I don't think that's going to happen.
So what is going to happen is we're going to laugh at it.
Well, very soon in 2014 onwards, we might even cry about the fact that there is no Indian Grand Prix 15 or 16 onwards.
I think before that we'll be still crying about petrol prices and onion prices, which aren't going down. So if the government isn't supporting that, then I'm not quite sure that F1 or Inside F1 Inside Line F1 podcast are anything to do with it. Okay, last final word. Spa, great track. Everybody knows about it. Some magical moments if you want to remember. Everybody says the greatest overtaking move of F1 was on the Camel Straight made by Hakkinen on Schumacher, which I don't believe in because Michael was on a different strategy. And I remember he'd done a stop less. But yeah, very good memories because Hamilton has crashed there. There's been very, very close races.
Yes, we've had Roman Grosjean last year take out 4 cars there, demolition derby that he went on. And then that very famous crash where Takuma Sato bumped into Michael Schumacher and got a tupply on his helmet.
Yes, that's how we call it. In India, we call it a tupply. But what's called Spa is called Spa worldwide. We love it. We absolutely adore it. We love playing it on our F1 games. And as long as we are alive, we want to drive on it someday. Someday, everybody
We
should.
will, Rishi, someday. We will. A track day.
Yay, Bernie, sponsor us.
Yes. But Rishi, before we end, and this is the favorite segment,
Yes.
what are your predictions?
My predictions. Lotus is not going to win. Ferrari is going to struggle. It's going to be Red Bull versus Mercedes.
I don't think I can differ too much with that. But I really think that Sahara Force India, which they've enjoyed a lot of success at Spa, will probably be in the running as well. And somewhere I have a feeling McLaren are also going to be pulling up their socks. So the fight to be in the top 10 is going to be really epic in Spa.
Yes, it's going to be epic. Could it be Sebastian? Could it be a non-Sebastian? Only one way to find out. Let's watch it and come back to Inside Line F1.